Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe's Classic Video Games back with another cool pinball video for you this evening. Now, if you haven't been watching, we've been working on this Data East 1992 Hook pinball machine, and boy is it noisy. I can hear the hum from here. These Data East sometimes get a little static in the sound, and I can hear it already.
Hey, Peter Pan.
We've got it turned up a little bit too, though, but we'll talk about that here in a minute. We've been working on this. A gentleman brought it to us, one of our customers, and said that the flippers didn't work, and he wanted us to fix the flippers. And so we started a video fixing the flippers, but we found all kinds of stuff wrong with it. So if you didn't see the previous two videos, go back and check those out. So first, there were switches that wouldn't work because we couldn't start a game to see if the flippers worked. And then we fixed that, and then there were some lamps that didn't work. We fixed twice. Right, so we fixed a column of lamps that didn't work, or a couple of them actually, and then we figured out that the flippers didn't work because the 50-volt fuse was blown. And the reason the 50-volt fuse was blown was because one of the coils was burned up. And so we fixed that, and then had to repair some transistors on the game board, on the MPU, to get it where we had our 50 volts back. And then the flippers would work, but they wouldn't stay up because there's a separate voltage for that. And so we found some fuse problems that made that happen. After that was done, the soundboard wouldn't work. So we ended up figuring out that the RAM was bad on the soundboard and replaced that. Wow. Okay. And then we had some more minor lamp problems, a couple flash bulbs that were out. And then we figured out that the rope light wasn't working right. So that was the last thing we fixed. We got the rope light working, and it's pretty much doing its thing. This is a cool game. This is based on the movie, but it doesn't use all the actors. I've never actually seen the movie, so I don't know. I think it's basically just generic characters, but with the movie license. I think. I haven't seen the movie, so I'm not sure. One of the cool things about the Data East games is they showed off some of their other coming titles on the DMD in the back. So you'll like this one. It shows off Lethal Weapon 3. It advertises it. So, VSMT 2000 Advanced Sound System in Stereo. We worked on that too, so check that out if you haven't. All right, so here is the side art. It has a skeleton, row ho ho, yo ho. I guess that's from Pirates of the Caribbean. Maybe that doesn't count. And then you have this really nice art on the side. I'll show it a little bit. Maybe we can see it better on this side. Yeah. So there's Peter Pan. You can see the ship down there. Very well drawn. And there's the infamous Captain Hook. Right. This always reminds me of Treasure Island more than it reminds me of Hook. But I guess that's where that came from, right? Lots of art just all over it. And if you're not a big pinball collector, the Data East games, Data East turned into Sega, which turned into Stern. So the Stern company that is around now is basically what's left of Data East. But they're doing a lot better nowadays, I think, than they were doing then. So some of the parts and things have actually stayed the same through all three companies. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Actually, some of the parts have stayed the same through all four companies. So there was a Stern Pinball, then Data East, then Sega, then the new Stern, all ran by Gary Stern, who runs the new Stern. And some of the parts on the original Sega games, I mean the original Stern games, fit on this, fit on the Segas, and fit on the new Sterns. Like the little stuff like the lockdown bar receiver, things like that. That sound there is where they're advertising for Lethal Weapon 3 on the back box, but sometimes it doesn't show it, it just plays the music. Very cool. So the back glass, I guess yeah, we should talk about that. The Data East games are just noisy. They buzz, hum. There's about 15 different reasons they do things like that, so this one's noisy. Some of them do it worse than others. And it seems like if you put a new power supply in it, it makes it worse. It has something to do with the regulated 12 volts or the unregulated 12 volts or something, but it's kind of hard to track that down. Here is Tinkerbell, I suppose. You can see just lots of nice hand-drawn art. There is a dragon, or no, it's an alligator. It's an alligator with the watch in his hand, in his mouth. That's right. That makes sense. And there's the little kids in their beds. There's the teddy bear. But we all know Peter Pan never goes to sleep. How cool is that? Very well drawn art, I think. And the playfield's covered with it too, so let's show you all of this. Check this out. This game is protected by Stealth Hardcoat, and I gotta say, it's in great shape. Look around this switch hole here. Look at the top there. Look how the paint is still on it. It hasn't chipped away or anything. So, still in really nice shape. Okay, so let's see what we're looking at. You've got part of the ship down here at the bottom, it looks like. Captain Hook is saying, "Dear Peter," good Lord. It's hissing at us. "Dear Peter, your presence is required at the request of your children. Kindest personal regards. J.A.S. Hook, Captain." Boy, he looks villainous, doesn't he? And then if you look, you have a... If you look over here, you have a top-down view of the ship. With Peter Pan up above it. Right. You have this big skull sculpture here in the front with menacing eyes. And over here it says Croc Time, and you have the crocodile with the clock in his mouth. Right. And then the playfield is dominated by the wind coaster, they call it. There is a huge ramp that goes up, dips back down, and then comes back to feed the right in lane. There's also a really cool ramp here, well not ramp, wire form here. If you make a shot all the way to the left corner, there's an up kicker that kicks it up, it goes around to the right and then back to the left and out the mouth of the skull. Very creative. And so whenever you're playing it, it's so sweet. So you make the shot from the right to the left, and then it comes out, goes past the skull, and then back and out this way. Just cool. Super sweet. There's also a ramp up here. That's just a real quick turnaround. So you make this shot, and then it instantly comes back around and down this wire form. And then sometimes it comes to the in lane. And sometimes, depending on what happened, this diverter will open, and it'll come back down to the shooting lane. The skill shot, whenever you start the game, it'll say 1, 2, or 3 on the back glass, and you're trying to land in hole 1, 2, or 3 as you go, right? There's also this big formed piece over here. Extra ball, 10 million, special. Lethal weapon 3. So cool. And then back here there is a piece of a book. It says Peter Pan by James Barry Copyright 1924. It's kind of a nod to that. Very cool. All right. And then there's a bunch of artwork down here that you can't even see. They've got so much stuff on the playfield. It's stacked so high. This is when they were not afraid to spend money on a pinball machine. I mean, they put a lot on this thing. And when this came out new, it would have been less than $4,000. Things have changed, people. Things have changed. A machine with this much stuff on it would be like 12 grand now. Oh, here's the back box art. Very cool. And they included a topper with it. Hook. Alright, so we're going to set up the tripod and play it a little bit. There's so much on the playfield, it's kind of hard for me to film the whole thing, though. I'm gonna set it low to where you can see everything on the playfield, but I don't know if I can set it low enough that you can see the DMD too. I might be able to pull that off. We'll see. So I may have it where, if you look down here, there's nothing really here but the flippers. So I may have it where you can just barely see the top of the flippers, just so I can get everything in the shot. And you'll like it better that way. I'm also going to put the glass on it because they actually are more fun to play with the glass on. If you play it with the glass off, they're noisy and clanky. They're just more fun if you got the glass on it. I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit more than it already is, so it might have a little bit of a hum going on for you. And I'm going to turn off the lights because that's the only way to do it, people. So let me go get the tripod. I forgot to read you the instructions. Because we all know the games are more fun if you read the instructions. Hook. Jackpot. Collect the jackpot on lit, I can't read it through the screen, on lit baseball or wind coaster ramps. Shooting weapons targets increases the value. So you collect the jackpot if the ramps are there. Whoop. So one of the ramps is there. One of the ramps is there. Okay. Multi-ball. Shoot all targets. Top, left, clock, shop, also spots targets. To light lock. Lock one ball to light the plunger skill shot. Plunging to lit hole starts 3-ball play. Shoot all targets. Multi-ball. It's pointing up to the top again. All targets. I don't know which targets they're talking about. Skill shot. Shoot ball into flashing hole to collect award. I showed you that. See ramp values 1, 2, 3. Bangarang. Shoot skull to light value. Oh yeah, in the middle. Shoot scoop to collect value. So the scoop is the one on the right. Skull's there. Collecting all 6 values lights Bangarang. Completing Bangarang awards 50 million and lights all the features. Okay. Baseball ramp. Shooting the ramp twice lights award for 5 million points. I might be able to do that. Wind coaster ramp. Shooting the ramp collectively collects lit value and advances towards 3 million plus. Pirate Town special. Completing the drop targets collects the value when lit. So the Pirate Town is the thing on the left that we were looking at. Okay, so this is one of those ones where, you know, you just get lots of points for everything you do. So we'll shoot for the ramps and hope for the best. Okay, folks, I can't show everything, but you can see a reflection of the DMD upside down in the very top. The only thing that is up there in that spot is the top of the wind coaster, so it doesn't really matter. If you see me go in the left ramp, you know that I went up that ramp. So we're going to play it a little bit, but I forgot to turn it up. Let's turn it up a little bit. Whoop. Whoop. Production troubles, you know. Okay, we're even louder now, people. Let's give it some more credits. All right, that way we can play it. Let me put you back where you go.
hate Peter Pan.
All right, let's try it out.
After fly, after fight, after crow, after St. Maggie, after St. Hank.
Two. Got it.
Good ball. Ball. One.
Whoa, saved by the center post.
What great game. I hate. Break a window.
I missed it.
You can fly. You can fight. You can. Strike one.
Whoa, center post.
Strike two. Fly up the ramp.
Oh, didn't quite make it.
I can fly.
Oh, man. Skill shot. 2. Oh, too much. Nope.
I hate Peter Pan. Bangarang!
Bangarang.
The ball.
1 or 2 it says. Not quite. 1.
Good ball.
Okay, skill shot. I gotta make it in. 2. Nope. I lost 2 of them at once. Come on now. I could have been a contender. Oh, I got it.
What great game. I hate
The ball kicker over here saved it. I lost the ball. It rolled up here, hit the switch, and the kicker kicked it back out. All right, skill shot number 3. It says. Nope. I might start measuring it. Whoa!
What great game.
Missed it. Slingshot ready, it says. What's that mean?
Break a window.
Break a window. Oh, didn't quite get it. Oh, Oh. Ah. All right.
What do we have here?
We got 44,977,000. That's pretty good,
What would
people.
the world be like without Captain Hook?
Captain Hook. This is the best music in the game. It's kind of like in the Disney movie that they did the.
I hate Peter Pan.
It's the go to sleep theme or whatever.
Have to fly, have to fight, have to crow, have to save Maggie, have to save Jack. Hookie's back.
Hear the clock ticking? All right.
Good ball. Ball one.
Oh, it almost did it again. If you lose the ball down here, it can roll all the way up here, hit the switch, and get kicked back onto the playfield. All right, so here's the other theme song. All right, that's all it's gonna do. Missed it. Yeah, see it? You see how it kicked it back into play? Missed it. Damn.
What do we have here? Bangarang!
All right, we won a free game. That's good.
What would the world be like without Captain Hook? Have to fly, have to fight, have to crow, have to save Maggie, have to save Jack. Ball one. Break a window. What a game. I hate. Break a window. You can
Oh. Missed.
Ball one.
Just trying to make it where you can hear some of the theme music.
Yeah! I can fly. Right one. Fly up the ramp. What do we have here? I can fly! What great game! Bangarang!
Okay,
Launch the ball.
we locked one ball. So if I can lock another one. Okay, that's locked another one. A little bit more. Oh, not quite. Oh, not enough.
What do we have?
Lost one, lost two.
I can fly! No more! Fly up the ramp!
That ramp.
I hate, pick up high. Fly up the ramp! What great game! Fly up the ramp! What do we have here?
Oh, right out the. I can fly right out the out lane. Oop, not quite enough.
Ball two.
Here to clock. And the phone. I keep missing that ramp shot. Not quite enough. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh.
What do we have here? Bangarang!
We won a free game again. Pretty cool.
What would the world be like without Captain Hook?
All right, folks, so there you go. What a cool game.
I hate Peter Pan.
I love it. So leave your comments below. Do you remember playing this one back in the day? Do you remember the movie fondly? What do you think? So leave your comments down below. Let us know what you think. And we enjoyed playing it. Hope you did. Make sure to give us a thumbs up for taking the trouble to film it for you. And don't forget to check out our other channel, my brother Donnie. That is literally my brother. If you like watching us play around with these old pinball machines, you might like watching us play around with old buildings. We bought a couple buildings in a town near here that we are fixing up and having a lot of fun doing it. And thank you to everybody that's been using our Amazon links. If you don't know about that, on our website and down below, there are links to Amazon, some of the things we use in our repairs and stuff like that. But if you follow those links to Amazon, even if you buy something that is not whatever the link was, it gives us a tip. So we appreciate that. And on our website, go to our website, lionsarcade.com. We have prices, pictures, and descriptions of all of our games that we have available for sale at the moment. This one is not ours, though. Like we said, we are just repairing it for someone. So we're putting it through the motions. He said the flippers didn't work. Look like they worked to me. Another one fixed. Another one rides the bus, people. So leave your comments below. Let us know what you think. I really like this one. This would definitely make it into my game room. I like it. I like these 90s ones that weren't as appreciated. This is a cool game, but a lot of people that collect them, they don't collect the Data East ones because they're ignorant. They're ignorant of how great these Data East games are. See you on the next one.